Hey, great day, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Walking This Way Impact Voice Podcast. I'm your host, Furman Jackson Jr., broadcasting once again here in the DFW. That is Dallas Fort Worth, Texas. So everybody wants to know what that means. Very excited to be back with y'all this morning. Just getting over this little bug that I had, but want to get back in full force once again because we know that everything don't stop. Our mission don't stop. Our assignment don't stop. Only our assignment, our mission will stop in life if we stop because we could be our own worst enemy. So we want to make sure that we will fulfill everything we want to fulfill because tomorrow is not promised, ladies and gentlemen. Don't put off tomorrow what you can do today. And I do believe that because a lot of times we procrastinate, we second guess ourselves, we doubt ourselves, and according to scripture, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. So our main focus, we want to remain stable in all our ways. So I'm very excited to have my guest with me this morning. Very extraordinary young woman. She's doing the very extraordinary things here in the Lone Star State. Very active in what she's doing. Just looking at her schedule, her resume, it's like it's fulfilled, and I respect that a lot. And I just want my guests to go ahead and introduce herself. I thank you first for taking time out your productive schedule to come on the show. Take us behind the scenes on who this extraordinary woman is. Give us insight on who you are. So go ahead and introduce yourself to the guests here on Walking This Way Impact Podcast.
Okay. Well, it's kind of hard to, I don't even know how to sum it all up, but my name is Vanessa Sertzi, and I basically just like to create a lot. I am mostly focusing on modeling and a lot of aerial work right now, but I like to paint and do photography and pretty much like everything that I can make with my body in mind, I'm going to try and do. But I also like to meet with people that are also doing the same thing. So, like, it's really cool that you have a podcast going. So, I'm excited that you invited me out. But
And go ahead.
but I'm not really good at like summarizing all of it because there's just so much stuff. It's hard to put it in like words.
You'll just fill it all in. But I appreciate you, man, for coming onto the show this morning to talk about what you're doing. Like I said, just get some insight on what you got going on as well. Like I said, just looked at your resume. You have a very impressive resume, I have to say.
Thank you. What was
Just
your
what
favorite
you
part?
my favorite part is just the stuff you have going on. All of it, I
Mm,
have to say. Because it's like you knew what you wanted and you're doing it, you're pursuing it, if that
hmm
makes sense with it. I just love to see the work, the fruits of it. And
Yeah,
that's what I
it
love to
doesn't.
see.
It kind of feels like work, but it's more like just things that I want to do and I feel like I have to do.
I like that. You say things you have to do. And how did you get this? Okay, just take it to the beginning. How did this all started? What growing up was you okay, let me ask you this. Growing up, was you always knew you was meant to do great things? Because I know I was like that
I
too.
don't
Because
know.
I go ahead.
Oh, I want to hear your story. You go first.
Okay, no, because I knew growing up, I knew I was destined to do great things, but I just never knew what it was. But I knew I was going to do great things.
Hmm.
What do you ever experience that as a child growing up that
I
you were
don't.
destined to?
I just kind of noticed that a lot of people thought it was out of the ordinary, but I never personally thought it was just stuff that I just like to do. Like ever since I was little, like 4 years old, I would try and start posing and styling clothes and making clothes, and I started painting really young too. But it's just things that I liked. I didn't really think more about like how it fit into the world. But I was just like, this is stuff I like to do. I'm gonna go do it.
And that's what it is, like what you're doing. I know. And then we grew up where what we want, what people want us to be, we want to be. Growing up in this world that we in,
hmm
it was always taught to go to school. I mean, go to college, get a job, spend like 30-some years on that job, get a pension, and then that's it. But we know
Yeah.
there's more to life than just that. Breaking the
hmm
algorithm. And we
I'm
have
glad you
individuals
know that,
with,
and I'm glad people are starting to realize that.
well, yeah, because they're breaking that algorithm because we were
Yeah.
so programmed to go to school, like go to college, do this, and do that, and we think we're living a good life. Once you retire, oh, you living a good life now, but that's not living. That really
hmm
sucks. But
Yeah.
like you said, people are starting to open up. Individuals, I'm saying individuals. I can't say people, because some people decide to stay asleep. But we have
Yeah.
individuals who are waking up now, utilizing their gifts, utilizing
Yeah.
their talent, and fulfill it. 'Cause all about success, right? Is taking risks. And
Hmm.
okay, let me ask you this. When you first got started in the arena that you did, how was that experience for the very first time? Just stepping out the comfort zone and say, you know what?
Um,
I'll go ahead.
it's hard to pick exactly when it started because I've been like singing since I was like really small, and I've been dancing since I was like really like pretty much as soon as I started talking and dancing and like or I've been doing all that stuff like as soon as I could, but there wasn't really a moment when I was like I'm gonna start. But there was actually a moment when I realized that I wasn't gonna like do what other people were doing. Like I used to do a lot of cover songs and pretty much like copy other paintings and like do replicas. But one day I was like I'm gonna do my own thing. I think it was like closer to when I was like an adult, like after I had figured out all my talents. I was like, I want to start making my own kind of thing. But I can't really pick the spot. I wish I could think about it. What about you?
I had to say my transition. When I transitioned from Alabama to Dallas, Texas, DFW,
Hmm.
next month making 3 years that I've been living here. And just the transition of getting out my comfort zone to fulfill what I want to fulfill. The purpose of me getting out my comfort zone was to live in a new state, new city, don't know anybody from Adam, but to get my feet wet, to set my foundation. Because it's like when individuals leave their home, it's like when individuals leave their hometown,
Hmm.
they go off and
That's
they
what I did.
prosper in other places.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, they
But I
prosper in
feel like
other
my
places.
town got too small because I was like running into people that just wanted to do like the 9 to 5. And I was like, where are all the other creative people?
Because
So
once again,
I was like, I'm gonna go to a big city. So I went to Dallas.
okay, awesome. And I enjoy
Hmm.
living here as
Yeah, it's
well. It's a
nice.
lot of networking. The city is growing, by the way. And individuals yourself, you know what? I say to myself, man, I do not want to be around losers. And I have, because when I
Well, I
say,
don't call them that, but like some people are cool with that kind of life.
well, yeah, like I said, no disrespect to it, but when having direction in life, knowing where you want
Mhm.
to go, not selling, not being mediocre, not getting complacent, because I know a lot of times in small cities,
Yeah,
it's easy to get complacent, and that spirit of complacency can creep up on us, and we have to be very careful. That's why the purpose of having maintenance.
yeah,
Maintenance keeps up everything. We have to have maintenance for our car, maintenance for our place to live. It keeps everything afloat. If we don't keep the maintenance up, especially in our own personal lives, if we don't keep the maintenance up in our own personal lives, things start breaking down. And then we want to
hmm,
make sure we want to keep that momentum going. Because I know a lot of times we can get so comfortable and we think, okay, I'm satisfied, but we know it's more work to do. I tell anybody, I have not even scratched the surface yet.
yeah. What do you have? Can I interview you? I'm curious.
Go ahead.
So, what do you have in mind for the future? Like with like
I just
podcasting and like creating and stuff.
I say I want to make sure I bring out the best content. I want to make sure that I don't want to waste anybody's time because time is everything.
Hmm.
Essence is everything. I want to be the best at what I do, perfect my craft, of course. I don't want to be. I'm gonna tell you, I don't want to be mediocre. I don't want to be complacent because I know it's more to affirming than this. If that makes
Hmm.
sense, what I'm saying, because I have to evolve every day, and I have to be careful and be mindful not to drift to the left, drift to the right, but make sure I maintain my focus. And that's what I look at it is. Like I'm excited, but I just want to see what this journey has to hold. Not to blind lead the blind, but I just want to see
Yeah,
what the journey hold and stay focused. That's how I look at it.
yeah. That's a good way of seeing it. I need to work on being focused.
It's always a good thing. And
Yeah,
big shout out
it's
to
a really
David
good
Reed.
trait because I feel like if you're focused and you have a goal in mind, you'll get there eventually.
And you will, because being consistent is key. Like I said, when I was looking at
Yeah,
your stuff that you do, it's like wow. And help me if I'm
it's
wrong,
all over the
but I
place
just look.
though.
But no, but I see that you maintain focus because you're so focused on what you're doing. I
Yeah.
don't know. I'm gonna say this. It's like you don't have room for individual wasting your time.
No, I mean not unless I mean I don't like the people that I talk to. They're also working on like similar projects. Like they're still trying to do like similar things that I'm trying to do. But if I run into people that are not on that path, then it's probably not going to work out.
It makes sense because we know that. I remember, I'm going to say this. I remember a long time ago, someone told me, they said, Furman, never let anybody ride your success.
Hmm.
And because
But
individual, go ahead.
but what was the situation? Can I can I ask that?
Oh, because I can say that I give everybody opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, the individual was saying, people only latch onto you because, okay, really what it is, people only want to ride with you, but they're not help put it in the work.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to be you want to be around individuals who gonna help put in the work. In other words, you don't do all the work, and they just ride along with you.
Yeah.
And that's where they all originated from. Just like don't let nobody ride your success. And I have to remind myself of that too because it could be distractions. But hey, it's all about maintaining focus. And I gotta give a big shout out
Mm-hmm.
to Sheena D. Horn. She's the owner and operator of SDH Entertainment in Washington,
Hello.
of course. She's a playwright. She's an entertainer. She works in the entertainment business. Big shout out to her. She said, "Greetings, King and Queen." So big shout out to her. I never want to forget the people who
Hello.
tune in. So big shout out to her. Big shout out to Day Day as well. David Reed. He in the comment
Cool.
section as well. He's an up and coming artist. I won't say up and coming. He's an artist here
This
in
is
the
on your Facebook?
DFW. Yeah, yeah. Cause I see people on my end commenting. So
That's cool.
oh yeah, so big shout out to David Reed Day Day. He's like I don't want to say the word up and coming. I'm gonna say he's an artist. He's an artist here in the DFW. I respect that
Mm-hmm.
young man because he keep going strong. He
We should
stay
collaborate,
consistent.
David. Reach out to me.
Oh yeah, big shout. Yeah, most. Oh well, definitely he'll do that. If he's still there, he should. Hope
Cool.
he, hey, Dad, if he's still there, go ahead and say anything. Plug in. So like I said, he's an up and coming artist. Not up and coming, but he's an artist in the DFW.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, it's all about, and I know we only got, it's already November 11th, and we know we're about to get ready to go in
Yeah.
December after a while. 20 year 23 flew by fast. Year 24 is about
Yeah.
to get ready to come
Super.
again.
I feel like year
So
24 is our year.
I think so too, because I want to
Yeah.
finish just even though we got a couple months, we got what some days and a month left. We want to
Mm-hmm.
say to really finish out strong, and I want to finish out strong. I have to remind myself of that too. I want to finish out strong, no matter what the cost is. I don't
Yeah.
want, like I said, I don't want to be mediocre. I don't want to get complacent. I don't want to procrastinate because that's a life sucks too. Procrastination,
Yeah.
and I
I feel like a lot of people try and wait, and then time has gone by like years, like decades, and they still didn't do it.
well, yeah, because without a vision, the people perish. If you ain't got no vision, you're gonna perish. Everybody, in
Yeah.
my opinion, should have a vision for your life. And once again, it's how we was programmed in
Mm-hmm.
life. We was on the program to see the on the outer appearance. Growing up when we was children, we had imaginations. We had all these imaginations growing up. We wanted to be this and be that. But as we got older, and then things started coming in, people started influencing our way of thinking, and we would just settle with that. We was on the program
Yeah.
to just to see, touch, hear, smell, and things like that. But it was on the inside of us that would make us because the world we can create our own world. I do believe we can create our own world.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what nobody say because we are creative beings. We create with our thoughts, we create with our words, and we have to be influenced about how we want our life to be. Because
Mm-hmm.
if we don't take control of our life, will allow society, will allow individuals to write our story for us, which we can write our own story at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Because only we know our story. If not, we can get so caught up. and not knowing where we want to go. And then it's like, who wants to live that? I don't. It's crazy. You really don't want to live
I don't know. I never tried that.
that.
I could never
But
I could never see myself doing that.
nah, it really sucks, and it's not a good thing. But most importantly, I'm very excited about what's going on, and
Yeah.
just communicate with ourselves. There's nothing wrong with communicating with yourself.
Yeah,
Um,
I feel like a lot of people need to meditate more and like ask themselves questions and listen to their thoughts. But I
right.
don't hear about a lot of people doing that.
What they think is crazy because it's been.
Mm,
We can't be closed minded. We have to be open minded, and that's what a lot of times now we become so closed minded that we're not being open minded. They go back to that way of
mm,
program we've been thinking. Being so closed minded, living in fear, which is delusion, not taking a step out, not stepping out on the boat, not to success is not going to come if we don't step out.
yeah.
It's like we want to be comfortable, we want success at the same time, and we know that success takes sacrifice. You have to sacrifice something in order to get where you want to head. If you're trying to
Hmm.
build up your credit score, it takes sacrifice to put up your credit score. You're gonna have to
Yeah.
cut some things out for a little while to get, and that's what it is.
That's
When
where
it
the
comes,
focus thing you were talking about comes into play.
yeah, and
Because like
then
you get that goal and then you just like
and you know what,
there.
and then what keeps us going if we really write down our goals. And a lot of times we don't write our
Yeah.
goals
That
down.
works a
That's
lot.
why yeah, because we get bored. And I think, okay, I'm
Hmm.
saying we're gonna get bored, but if we don't, okay, what's the task at hand?
Yeah.
What's the goal? What's the game plan? And if we don't have a
Hmm.
game plan in place, we'll just be all over the place.
That's what I'm.
But
That's where I'm at. I need to sit. You've inspired me to sit down and like get all my goals in line.
well, you inspire me too to get mine in
Oh,
line
thank
too.
you.
Oh yeah, hey, I'm always learning, and I ain't gonna never stop learning. But we're gonna take a
Mhm.
quick commercial break, and after this commercial break, we're gonna jump back into
Okay,
our conversation. The name of the
sounds
show
good.
is called "I Am Who I Am." So, man, thank you everybody for tuning in. If you are in the comment section, go ahead and share this on your page. Get the word out, and like I said, we are live streaming right now. We're live streaming on both our Facebook accounts. So I'm live streaming on mine, but that's on hers. We are live streaming on Walking His Ways Facebook page and YouTube channel as well. So, man, y'all keep hanging out with us. And what we said could really help you, edify you, and all the good stuff. So, we're going to play a music video and we're going to jump right back into our conversation.
you knocking at the door. I see you reaching out your hand, you give me wings so I can soar. And only you can clean me up, so now I cling to the Lord. I cling to the Lord while I cling to my soul. With a vision so high, I gotta have faith, so give me more. You want my time, I give you more. You want my life, Lord, it's yours. So fill me with your presence, it's your spirit I adore. No matter what I go through, no matter where I've been, I know you're by my side, the beginning and the end. You're my overseer, and you see me through my sins. So I'm glad to lift you up, and Lord, I praise you with my pen. Salvation is my banner, I'ma hold myself on standard. You always pull me out, and Lord, you never let me abandon. I walk the road so high and see the change has begun. Just keep your eyes on God and see the change just come. Reach out to me.
Hey, what's up, everybody? We're back here on Walking This Way Impact Voice Podcast. We thank everybody for hanging out with us. About to get to wrap it on up. So I want my guests, hey, you have any words of advice, any words of wisdom to leave here with the listening audience here on Walking This Way Impact Voice Podcast?
I think I just want to say that whatever you have in mind about where you want your life to go, tell everyone and like especially like be clear about it like with yourself, and then just like keep an eye on that and then narrow in focus.
Hey, that sums it up right there. Man, y'all have a great Saturday. Also, happy Veterans Day to all the veterans out there as well. Man, y'all have a great Saturday. Enjoy your day. I know temperature will be dropping, I think, today here at the DFW. But hey, stay warm, of course. I love the cool weather. I like when it's cold anyway. But man, y'all have a great day. Enjoy your day. Remember, love yourself, respect yourself, honor yourself. Be creative. Always overcome. Tell yourself, I am success. I am wealthy. I am forgiven. I am loved. Tell yourself those things. Speak those things over your life and watch how your life change. So we out of this thing. I'll be back here Tuesday night, 7 p.m. prime time here on Walking This Way Impact Voice Podcast. Have a great Saturday, everybody. Peace.
Thanks for having me.
No problem. You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye-bye.